I'm 8 weeks pregnant. Yay! Everything's been pretty good thus far. I still don't have any nausea. It hasn't came back yet, nor have I had any heartburn. So knock on wood. Hopefully that stays away still. I've been having some crazy scary dreams. I had one last night that actually woke me up and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was so scared. And nothing to do with me or the baby. It was just a weird dream. For my symptoms, I pretty much just have a little bit of back pain and a little bit of tiredness. And the one thing that I've noticed that has gotten a lot stronger this week is irritability. Almost every day I tend to feel just like I'm mad, or I'm just, irritated for some stupid reason. So I really try to, especially when I'm with my husband, not to get mad over dumb things, but I guess that's what comes with being pregnant. Constipated, not so much constipated, but it is harder to go to the bathroom. That was kind of TMI, but it's just, we all have to go through it, but it is a pain in the butt. No pun intended. So, with that done, I went and seen my midwife yesterday. Well, me and my husband both did. And I never had a practitioner or, a nurse or whatever that was so gentle and nice and caring, and just wanted to make sure that I was good with everything, no matter what it is. So I was really pleased with her. We did an ultrasound, so I'll show you guys the pictures. These pictures are very good. I don't know why the baby was laying weird. We were all laughing because it looked like the baby might have been face on, or it might have had its back to us and maybe twisted a little bit. She said it's probably just the size of it and where it was sitting. I don't know. So the first one is just a little picture. It kind of looks like a bird without wings or something. And the heartbeat was there. And that one's weird. That one kind of can make out that it might be a baby. And then that one, same thing. The last one I kind of drew I thought was a head and maybe the body. But the heart rate was 171. I bawled my eyes out. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on video, but I will. I'm going to bring my video camera, or my camera, every single time now that I go, just in case. So I cried, and she says that was a really good heartbeat. The baby's measuring exactly on par. Seeing and hearing the heartbeat definitely made things so much more real. As soon as I started crying, I just immediately started feeling excited, and my husband just kept kissing me, and he was so happy, and I can definitely tell a difference in him. Of course, I've been excited from the beginning, but I haven't been very emotional, and I definitely cried about 3 or 4 times yesterday after the appointment because I was so happy. So that was great. She says, because I had, this is another thing that I forgot to talk about. So this might be a little bit TMI, but me and my husband were intimate this weekend for the first time since we got pregnant, and I bled. It was like a pinkish brown, and I really didn't worry about it, obviously, because I just kind of thought this is probably normal, whatever. So I went online, and sure enough, there were so many people that said, sometimes when you're pregnant, and you have sex, sometimes, your cervix is so, plump and full of blood vessels, and it's so easy to break a blood vessel. So unless you have clotting, don't worry about it. So I never notified my doctor or anything like that. I figured I have no cramping, and if it happens again and there is cramping, then I'll definitely call. But I don't want to be one of those crazy women. So I left it at that, and I ended up telling her, and she said it was completely fine. And when she had done my exam, she had noticed that I, when she was finished, that I did have a little bit just of brown discharge. So she was like, you're looking really good. And one thing I didn't realize, but once you hit the 8-week mark, she had told me, now don't quote me on this, but she had told me that your chances of miscarriage go down to 2 to 3%. Now, obviously, some girls still miscarry, but she says it's just a lot more rare. So that was good to hear. So the appointment went great. Obviously, I loved. I live in California, and I had to drive really far. I live in Northern California. I had to drive pretty far to get to this place, and it was raining, it was crappy, and the day kind of started off crappy, so I was hoping that it wasn't, she was going to be great. And as soon as I got there, like, everybody in the hospital that I talked to was nice, the nurses. I'm just so happy that I've decided to go with these, and driving in the rain for 40 minutes was definitely worth it. I know it's not going to be like that every day, but I was really happy. So, yay to Good Midwife. Something else, I bought my first maternity stuff. So when I was in the doctor's office, I was just wearing my regular jeans, and I had told my husband that I need something. Like, I'm just, my pants, they might fit in the morning, but as the day goes on, as I get more bloated, they get more tighter. So I bought my first belly band. Now, I went to it was called Destination Maternity, and they had Pee in a Pod and Motherhood. Pee in a Pod, I didn't realize this, is so expensive. I don't know about you ladies. I don't work. I don't know if you know this. I'm Canadian. We're here with my husband on a work visa. We only have one income. And I mean, even still, I know a lot of people might disagree with me, but I won't buy a shirt for $50. Like, even when I had money, I wouldn't do that. So I picked up one of these that was in Pee in a Pod, and it was $26. And I was like, I know this is really good and it's probably essential, but like $26, like, can't I get this for like $15 at like Walmart? So I was looking around and everything was expensive, and I remember online looking at Motherhood and it being pretty cheap. So I was like, where's the Motherhood? So she's like, upstairs. So I like give her back the thing, and I'm like, I'm going back upstairs. So I go upstairs. Sure enough, I find this $16. Okay, it's $10 cheaper, so it's definitely worth it. The only difference that I found was that the other one was tighter. But personally, and I know you might agree with me if you're pregnant or have been pregnant, you don't want anything super tight down there. Like, I don't. That's why I got one of these, so that I didn't have to have tight jeans. So this was definitely a good buy. The only other thing that I got was leggings. I usually wear leggings a lot, and because I don't work and stuff, and there's no point in me putting on a pair of nice jeans to just lounge around the house. I actually end up sometimes just wearing pajamas, but I got a pair of leggings. They look really funny when you hold them up like this, but they have the nice band, and this actually ends up going up over top of my belly, like almost to my boob. So they're nice and long. They're thick. They were $20, which was a good price. I know like non-maternity leggings usually can be like $6, but these had really good quality in them. They were thick, but not too thick, and super comfortable. So we were really happy that we found that, and I'm really happy that I got my first maternity clothes. And when I was checking out, the girl gave me tons of stuff, tons of like coupons, and there's coupons for free stuff. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna go today on the internet and look and see what I can get for free. So yeah, so in terms of like my measurements and that, the only thing that has drastically changed, well, not drastically, but that I was a little bit concerned about was my weight. So any of you that are, maybe at whatever weight you're at like a normal weight for your height and ever that, tell me kind of what you think. Anybody can tell me this, but just to compare people that are maybe at the same, not weight, but same level as I am in terms of where my weight sits in the BMI. I was 172 when I was 4 weeks. I'm 174 now. I am at a normal weight for being 6 foot. So from what the BMI says, I like to be 150, but I got a little more junk in the trunk, and I did work out for a long time with weights and stuff. So I know I have a lot of muscle mass. So anyways, it's all in my stomach. I know it is. And I will definitely put in a belly shot at the end. But I just wanted to know, like, I've gained 2 pounds in 8 weeks. So technically that's like 2 pounds in 2 months. So a pound a month. But I don't know. Like, some people tell me, like, you're not supposed to gain any weight in your first trimester. I haven't really eaten that differently. The only thing that I've added is one snack at night. I just don't think that I've eaten that much to gain 2 pounds in terms of fat. So my theory is it's just the amniotic sac, like the baby and all that stuff. I know the baby doesn't weigh 2 pounds, but just like the fact that my uterus is the size of a grapefruit now, so that's like this big. This is about a pound. That's kind of how it looks when they show you at the gym. So I don't know. What do you think? Tell me if maybe I should, ease up. I wasn't working out for very much besides today. So maybe once I start working out more, because I'm not very active, maybe that'll be fine. I don't know. But the doctor didn't say anything about it being an issue. My bust is up. Let's see here. Yes, my bust is up 1.5 inches. So definitely not like, I don't need to get a new bra. Like, I watched some of these girls where they're like, I'm up 2 cup sizes. Like, to think you were like an A or a B when you started and you're already like a D. Like, and you're only 6 weeks. Oh my God. Like, you're going to have gigantic boobs. But I don't know what it is. They only kind of hurt in the morning. They're definitely changed, but I just don't see that big of a difference. My waist has gone up 2 inches. That is where my belly button is, like the biggest part of your belly that I've noticed. Well, right below your belly button, like right below it. That's where I've noticed. That is the biggest on girls when they're pregnant. That's kind of where it goes out more. And my hips are, I think they're the same. Yeah, they're still at what I was pre-pregnancy. So that's kind of good. So that kind of makes me feel like 1.5 inches in the boobs, 1 inch in the waist. I might be, or 2 inches in the waist. I might be gaining weight. I don't know. So anyways, everything is great. I really enjoy being pregnant right now. I mean, it feels great. I don't feel sick. The food aversions are completely gone. I am really hopeful that this is going to be a sick-free pregnancy, especially because in June I'm going to be going for 2 weeks vacation back home in Canada. So I don't really want to be sick if I'm there. So with that said, that's it. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of the week and a wonderful weekend. It is raining here, and it's been raining, and it will be raining until Saturday. So I've just been cozying up on the couch with the dogs. So I will insert the picture at the very end. Have a great day, and we will see you next week. Bye.